Good evening, Wendy. Looking lovely. I love the hair color. Love it.
Hey, how are you?
I am
Good
well, doing
evening.
well. How's everybody out there? We miss you guys. We haven't been here for a little bit, not too much, but hey, we're back. So you know what? Don't forget, we need you to subscribe. We need you to leave us some comments, interact with us. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. And also hit that bell so you can get notified whenever we have new content. And if you've been listening to us, because I know a lot of you have, we have started talking about health and wellness because you know what, as you get older and we are in that range and still looking for love, but you know what, in the meantime you can do other things to relax yourself, to make yourself feel good while you're thinking about that wonderful man that you're going to meet in the future. Take care of yourself, so you know what, when you finally meet him, you are in the best shape, you feel good, you're comfortable, you're relaxed. So let's get into a few things here. So
Mhm.
Wendy, I know that we're both, we're in the relationship mode. We like to meet someone, and we want to meet someone that we can do a lot of the same things with. And one of the things that I love to do, and it's still been kind of difficult, I've been trying over the years, is meditate. I have never been able to just really free my mind up of all the thoughts and whatnot. But they say when you can do that, you will feel so good. So have you been able to meditate, Wendy, where you just
I've
cleanse
started
your
a little bit, yes.
have
Uh-huh.
you? Have you?
Yeah, with
Okay.
the help of I don't know if it's MySpace or something like it's like an app at work actually.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And it kind of tells you to focus on something for so long and deep breathe. So yeah, it helps you,
Okay.
yeah, with the whole
Helps you kind of center
breathing.
yourself. Well,
Yeah.
I am still trying. So, guys, meditation is one good thing. Learn to relax so that when you do get into a relationship, you know what? Things won't bother you. You can sit there and just tell yourself, you know what? And this too shall pass, and just sit for a moment and just relax. And as a matter of fact, if your gentleman friend is sitting there with you and you're feeling like that, just walk away for a second, go into the bathroom, sit down, and just meditate for a few minutes. He won't
Well,
know.
it's something you can do together.
Well, if he pisses you off, you got to get away from.
Well, if you both meditate and you're both going to be more centered and it won't be as much of that,
No, you are absolutely, you are absolutely,
theoretically.
you're absolutely right. And you know what? You have to try it in order to know whether or not it's going to work.
Mhm.
And you know what else, guys? Breathing exercise. Now, this is something that I do. I do this pretty regular. And there's this breathing exercise. It's called 478. And what you do is you breathe in for the count of four, and then you exhale for the count of four. Then you
Mhm.
breathe in for the count of seven and you exhale for the count of seven. And every time you exhale, your shoulders will start to drop and you will feel so relaxed. And then you breathe in for the count of eight and then you exhale for the count of eight. And every time you do this, you'll feel more relaxed. And then I usually just sit there for a few minutes and just kind of breathe slowly. It'll make the biggest difference. And or doing all of these things will put you in a better place when you meet somebody. It'll put you in a much better place because you things won't bother you as much. You won't get upset. Little things won't put you in a space where you want to just yell and scream and become the angry black woman, which we can become that if we just say boo. But anyway, I digress. So we got meditating, which is good, breathing
Mhm.
exercise, massages. Now that's something that you can do together. Have
Mhm.
a masseuse come to your house and you both have a massage. And you know what? We talked about this for Valentine's Day. When you do something like that, have someone else come in and prepare dinner for you. Or you know what, even better, prepare maybe lunch for yourselves afterwards, after you're nice and relaxed. You sit down, make a light meal, and you know what? Play hooky from work if you're still working and do it. Do it. That's when it's really worthwhile. You feel good about it because you're playing hooky from work. It takes on a whole different meaning at that point.
I just had an amazing massage from a
Oh, did you?
massage envy, not to plug or anything, but she was amazing.
Really? It was good, Wendy?
Yeah, like I feel like I got a range of motion back. You know what I'm saying?
So
Like
you
I
had a
can turn my head. Like
So you have a deep tissue, not a
yes,
Swedish
yes,
one, because those Swedish ones, that's too soft and mushy for me. I
right.
want you to get in those muscles.
Yeah.
So you had deep tissue on
Chris,
it?
it actually hurt a little bit, but I wouldn't complain
I know,
because
right?
I asked for, deep tissue,
Nice.
strong.
So meditate, breathing exercise, and massages. And
Oh
you know
yeah.
what else? And Wendy talked about this for Valentine's Day. Take a walk, and as a matter of fact, when you take a walk, find a place where there's some trees, a lot of greenery around, and just like take
Hmm.
a nice walk. And that's something that you can do by yourself, or you can do, of course, when you meet
Yeah,
someone.
nature, communing with nature really does help you get in a really good,
Relax you.
improves your mindset. Yeah,
Exactly. So I think
mhm.
you all know where I'm going with this right now.
I think so.
I'm trying to set you up, set us up to be in a position that when we finally do meet somebody, that special someone, we are in a totally different mindset. And you know what? When you're more relaxed and the person sees that you're more relaxed, you're more engaging and you're comfortable, it makes a big difference.
Oh yeah, with the law of attraction, I think. Absolutely.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So Wendy, what do you think? Or do you think getting enough sleep is a good
Oh
way?
yes, yes, very much so. Diet. Well, I don't want to jump ahead.
No, 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 but that's that too. But but
Yeah.
but ladies and gentlemen out there, getting enough sleep. When you start seeing those dark circles and those little bags under your eyes, a puffiness, all you have to do is force yourself to stay in that bed, get in that bed early, and stay in the bed. Don't, if your alarm goes off at 4, but you really don't have to get up until 6, stay in the bed until 4:30, 5 o'clock. Try to get 7 hours. I'm working my way up. I'm
Yeah.
doing better because the most that I used to get, and I just had trained myself because I'm a night owl. I'm one of those people that I'll tell myself I'm going to bed at a certain hour, right? And I'll find all these little things to do. And I look up and I'm like, I should have been in the bed 2 hours ago. And I'm still piddling around. And then I end up
Yeah.
only getting like, I don't know, 4 hours of sleep, 4.5 hours sleep. So my
Ooh,
goal right now is, yes, girl, my goal right now is to get at least 7 hours of sleep, people.
oh yeah.
At
I mean,
least
that helps with memory and cognition and everything.
everything.
Yeah.
And even just relaxing your body, it helps with, because you know what? And this is, I never thought about it this way, Wendy, and someone brought this to my attention. If you are up, moving around, working or doing whatever for 8, 9, 10 hours, and you only get 4 or 5 hours of sleep, you haven't even given that 4 or 5 hours is not enough time to rejuvenate your body from 8 or 9 hours.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you
So
need
you're getting up tired. You're waking up tired,
exactly. Well,
starting all
well,
over
your
again.
body hasn't it really been able to rest and reinvigorate itself. And I
Sure.
never really looked at it like that. So, listen, ladies, get your rest because if nothing else, it'll make you look 10 years younger. I guarantee you that. Get 7 hours of sleep. If you're over 50, get 7 hours of sleep every night and watch how your face will change. It's amazing how you'll have that glow. You'll look totally different. I'm telling you, try to get at least, if you're over 50, try to get at least 7 hours of sleep, minimum 7 hours of sleep. You will see a big difference. You'll feel it in your body, and especially you'll see it in your face. It will take 10 years off of you. Take my word. Try
Mm.
it. Also, Wendy just mentioned, she said eating healthy. And you know what? Eating healthy looks different to a lot of people, but the main thing about eating healthy is eliminating a lot of the fatty foods, eliminate because you know what? You still have to have something from every food group. You need to have some sugar. You need to have some salt in your body. You need to have some fat, some protein. You need all of that stuff. So to try
Mhm.
to eliminate it all is not necessarily the right thing to do. You need to minimize the amounts that you're taking in, of course, especially when you're talking about fatty foods and whatnot. And
Yeah.
one good way to look at this, guys, if you eat a lot of fried foods, most fried foods are cooked in vegetable and canola oil. Think about those oils. When you take those oils and you put it in a jar, and you know what happened? It congeals. So it gets kind of opaque and solid. Think about this. That's how it's going to get in your arteries. And that's why people end up having clogged arteries. That's part of it for those types of oils. I mean, if you're going to lightly pan fry something, use something like grapeseed oil is one example. That's one
Olive
example.
oil.
Well, not olive oil, only because olive oil, when you take it to a higher temperature, it starts to burn. Grapeseed oil, if you take it to a flash pan temperature a little bit higher, it doesn't burn. That's the big difference. And there's another one that someone told me about. I'm not sure about avocado oil, but I know that grapeseed oil you can take to a higher temperature and you won't get that smoky burn smell like you get with olive oil sometimes. But yeah, so just eating healthier. And I'm not saying eliminate meat. I'm not a meat eater, but I'm definitely not saying to eliminate meat. What I am saying is to cut back on everything that's not good for you. And you can Google, healthy eating. And then what you do is you just kind of you massage that to where it's things that you can enjoy eating. I don't say eat something you don't like because I'm not eating anything I don't like. But what I will do is eat other things in moderation. I'm a big carb person. I won't even tell a lie. What about you, Wendy? Are you a carb addict,
Oh,
a
yes,
carbo addict?
absolutely, absolutely. But I do mindfully, some days I say away. I'm not like no carb. I'm like low carb.
Right. And that's
Yeah.
how I am too. And that's all I'm saying is, low carbs because you need all of those things in your body. Your
Mhm.
body expects
It,
those
it
things
actually
for
craves, your body craves carbs.
exactly. And that's another thing when he just said when you're missing something in your body, it just intuitively it will tell you and you'll be like, oh my god, I feel like I need some protein, and
Mhm.
no one's told you that, but your body just intuitively tells you that, and you start to feel like you need that. So whenever it comes to mind suddenly that you need something, and especially if we're talking about foods and whatnot and
Yeah,
minerals and iron and all that good stuff, have it because your body is telling you that you need it. It's definitely telling you that you need
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Another thing.
But definitely adding plants and vegetables to any
Oh,
diet is something.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, a plant-based diet is, I would say, if you're really trying to get healthy and get your body cleaned out, a plant-based diet is the way to go for a time frame, for sure.
Mhm.
Plant-based, nothing fried. I'm not going to say I don't eat fried anything, but I mean, probably out of a year, I can say I might eat something fried 10 times. And I'll flash fry things like with grapeseed oil, but as far as deep frying things like French fries and all that stuff, no, I don't do that. And I don't use canola oil or vegetable oil. I don't use any of those oils because, like I said, they congeal once they cool down. So they get kind of solid and opaque looking like coconut oil. I don't use coconut oil for that reason because when it hits your arteries, that's what it's doing. It starts to sit there. And then if you don't drink enough water, you're not pushing that stuff through your body, through your arteries. That's why it sits there. So another thing, drink a lot of water. You're supposed to drink half your body weight. So whatever your weight is, you're supposed to drink half of that in gallons or ounces, whatever it comes to, of water. And I'll tell you, water will also help you curb your appetite. So
Yeah,
that's just another way,
definitely.
it will help you curb your appetite.
Yeah.
But another thing, if you want your skin to feel like a baby's bottom, drink water, drink half your body weight in water for a month. And then I want you to go back and I want you to rub your skin. It will feel like cotton. So imagine if you were in a relationship with a person that you're really interested in and your skin was that soft. Don't you think they would enjoy that? I think they would, because I'd enjoy a man laying next to me who had baby soft skin. Water will do that for you because you know why? It puts the elasticity, especially as you're getting older, women and men. It puts the elasticity back in your skin. So it softens your skin, makes it more pliable. So let's get into it,
Water helps
guys.
with digestion so that
There
you
you
can
go.
move your bowels and all that good
Exactly.
stuff.
Nope,
Yeah.
you're absolutely right, Wendy. So
Mhm.
guys, those are just some things that you can do, some healthy things to help you, relax, to help you get yourself centered, and to get yourself more energy. And you know what? I'll tell you also, when you start getting enough sleep, you will feel energized longer during the day. You will feel energized longer during the day. So for you people that are drinking those Red Bulls out there, like I do sometimes, you won't need those once you start getting enough sleep. I guarantee you, these things are proven. Whatever I'm saying now, I've done or continue to do, I drink at least half my body weight or more in water every single day. Some days, if I get really busy and I forget, but then when I get home, I'll try to drink as much as I can. I don't use vegetable or canola oil. I use avocado, grapeseed, or olive oil. I eat very, very, very few fried things. Most things that I eat are baked. I'll eat fish. I'm not a meat eater at all. Not a vegan, a vegetarian, but I've been a vegan at one point. But I don't eat meat. And if you do eat meat, just do it in moderation because especially beef. Beef is harder to digest. And I will tell you another thing. People don't recognize this, but when you eat a lot of beef, it starts to affect the way that your skin looks.
Oh,
Oh, and for you smokers out there, I'm not telling you not to smoke, but what I am telling you, if you were to stop smoking for 30 days, take a picture of yourself before you stop smoking, and then take another picture of yourself 30 days later, if you can stop smoking for 30 days. Hopefully you can. You will see such a big difference in your skin, the way your eyes look, everything. You will see it will 100% different. And all of these things are only putting you in a better position to be more appealing, more attractive for that special someone because you're going to meet that person. And I'm telling you, if you do some of these things that Wendy and I are talking about, it will make a big difference in your life, in your body, in the way that you feel, in everything. Take my
mhm.
word. Wendy, what do you think?
I believe that, yes. I don't need anybody telling me to get any more sleep. I do. I get plenty of
Do
sleep.
you get a lot of sleep, Wendy?
Oh yes. Oh
Oh
yes.
my
I
goodness, do
never
you?
have a problem. I mean, I'm in bed by, 10, 11 anyway. But so I get 8 hours for sure.
Well, you know what? I'm in the bed by 10 or 11, but then I get up at 4 o'clock because,
Oh no, no, no.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm in the bed by 10 or
Yeah.
11, but then I have to some days because I have to be at work at 6 o'clock some days. So I
Okay.
get up at 4, but I don't go to bed sometimes till 10:30, 11 o'clock, 11
Oh no,
o'clock,
no, no.
So
You
that's
gotta do better with that.
right. So that's why I was saying, four
Yeah.
and a half, 5.5 hours. My goal is 7. By the time the end of April comes, I want to be getting 7 hours of sleep.
Oh
'Cause guys,
yeah.
I'm telling you, the more sleep you get, the better your skin looks, the better your eyes are brighter, everything.
I mean,
A
your body
big
actually
difference.
it really needs it. It really does need it. And so I
Exactly.
agree with all of your tips, all of your, they're not tips, they're actual
It's
facts.
facts.
Okay? They're scientific facts. Absolutely. Um, I cook with olive oil. I
Yes.
mostly use an air fryer for frying because I still do like the
Oh yeah, I'm
the
doing
air
that.
fryer.
I finally started using mine, Wendy. I
Yeah,
finally
you
started
like
using
it?
mine. Yes, I love it. And you know what? Now that you say that, hey guys, ladies and gentlemen out there, air fryer, because you know what? You do not need to use oil, but you can sprinkle a little oil on something if you
Yeah,
want
just
to, little
spray it
olive
on. Yeah.
oil. Yeah,
Mhm.
but you don't really need to. If you really just follow the instructions of how long to cook something, when I tell you, Wendy, have you ever cooked um, what's that? It's cauliflower. Cauliflower in the air fryer.
I have not. I gotta try that. I do fish and chicken and all of that, fries and all of that.
Listen up, everybody out there. And Wendy, you too. Cauliflower. Sprinkle some sea salt on it. Some chili powder. Chili
Uh-huh.
powder.
Mm.
Maybe some a little bit of paprika. Some black pepper. And if you want to put a little bit of garlic on it. And if you have some kind of butter you want to spray it with or whatever, you can
Yeah.
do that, but you don't necessarily have to do that.
That is just to keep it from sticking.
Right. Put it in
Yeah.
the air fryer. When I
Mhm.
tell you, oh my God, you can just
Okay.
you can just take it out and just start eating it. You don't need to. It's like a snack, like you're eating
Okay.
popcorn or something.
I'll try that because cauliflower is not something that's in my diet. I have to say, but
Okay, so
I like it. Is what's not to like. So
right,
definitely
right,
I'll give
right.
that a try.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
try. Yeah, I well, and I got that from the recipe book that came with the air fryer
I
because
didn't even read it. I didn't even read it.
well, I was getting ready to say every now and then I'll look at it because I'll tell you, I'm glad that I looked at it because I made sweet potato fries. And if I had not followed the recipe, they would not, I don't think they would have come out as delicious as they did. But and you know what? I put chili powder on them too. Sweet
Okay.
potato pie, delicious, delicious.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if the air fryer works like the microwave. I'm not really sure how it works, but it really does make the food taste a lot better, than just frying and all those kinds, and even baking, to some degree. So
Mhm.
once again, guys, you know what? We're we are still we're still relationships and understanding people and getting into relationships is still our foundation. But you know what? We want to make sure that we add other things into that because getting into a relationship entails a lot more than just going online. You've got to be in a good place for yourself. So
You gotta get out. You gotta get out and about and be seen and see. I'm
exactly.
surprised. I'm kind of surprised you didn't say exercise. What happened there?
Oh, and I have it right here,
Okay.
and I'm looking at I didn't say that. Hey, but thank you, Wendy. But yeah, guys, exercise. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, I don't care. Don't let anyone tell you that you need to be in the gym for hours. You can go take a 30-minute walk. Um, I, I see your son back there, Wendy.
Even in the blur.
I know, right? That's okay. You can take a 30-minute walk, go to the gym, do some light weights. Oh, you don't need to go to the gym by yourself. Like I would say 2.5 pounds, 5 pounds, and 10-pound weights.
Okay.
Okay. And you know what else you can get? Get a hula hoop. Hula hoop is good for the waist. When you're trying to construct a smaller waist to lose some fat and inches off of your waist, hula hoop will do the trick. Take my word. But get those weights, and I'm gonna just tell you, just YouTube. Go on YouTube and just find yourself a 30-minute workout, 30-minute a sculpting workout, a 30-minute aerobic workout, and just follow that on YouTube.
There are so many instructors
Girl,
on YouTube. There
I'm
really, yeah,
really, I mean, there are so many choices. You can do something different with somebody different every single
you
day.
really can. And yoga's on there and everything.
Well, let me ask you, Wendy. Both yoga and Pilates are supposed to be really relaxing and help loosen up.
I would love to try one of the, I have not done
I was gonna
either,
ask
but
you,
I
have
would
you tried?
love to try.
And you know what, ladies, I'm going to tell you because as we get older, and you need to be mindful so that you don't fall in all of that kind of stuff. So yoga and Pilates are, especially yoga, is good for balance and whatnot, and
Mhm.
also good just keeping your body and
Flexibility.
flexibility. Because you know what, you still want to be flexible.
Yes. You need to be able to go
I know, right? You still want to be
as far
flexible.
away around as you can. Yes. You want to
I
rotate as
know.
it rotates.
So once again, guys, please, leave us a comment, subscribe. We're just trying to build up our audience because we want to continue to bring you some good content each
Yes.
and every week that we're on here. So that's it for this that's it for today. Wellness. It's all about health and wellness right now. We are bringing to you a wellness series and wellness in different facets. So
Yes.
next week, Wendy's going to talk to you about another form of wealth, an exciting thing. I'm just going to tell you, it's real exciting. Anything you
Yes.
want to say, Wendy, before we go?
I just want to say what this is Black History Month, so I hope
Yeah.
that, everybody is learning something new about our history. Maybe even attending an event or a museum or something. This is such a short little month. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Wendy, for saying that because I completely forgot that
Yeah.
it is Black History Month. So yeah, like Wendy said, hopefully you're doing something, and hopefully you're learning something that you haven't learned. And you know what? If you have kids, I mean, I'm not sure what they're teaching in the schools, but a lot of things we need to just do at home. So make sure that your kids know all of the wonderful things that their ancestors and even people that are still living today have done as far as
Right.
creation. If I had time, I could sit down, I could sit here and run them off to you. 3D, that's a Black woman. Call
The
waiting.
lawnmower.
Yeah, call waiting, that's a Black woman. The stroller. That's a
Mhm.
Black man. I mean,
Refrigerator.
ironing board, refrigerator. You know, we talk about, you know, all the civil rights things and whatnot, and all the accomplishments that Black people have made as it relates to those. But let's let people know we are so creative that we have invented so many things that is absolutely amazing.
That's
So make
true.
sure you're teaching your
That is
kids
true.
that.
That's right. They need to know. These
They
kids
definitely
need to
need to
know.
know.
Even if it's not in the books, in the history books, we gotta
Tell
get
them
people on that.
anyway.
Yes.
Exactly. All right,
Mhm.
guys. So listen, have a great week. We'll see you next week because you know what? We really got a great show next week. It's awesome. Awesome.